institution for doing nothing wrong. I filmed it, I posted it. The Prime Minister told me to go back, do what I want. The only problem is, I'm a 1%er. 1% of the smartest people in the world, right? And I don't want money, I want to give it to everybody else. And they don't like me. I have a cure for cancer. Well, it's not a cure, but it's an aid that'll help in dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and brain injuries using monatomic gold. There's scientific proof that it works on the fish off the Hawaiian Islands that breathe in the monatomic gold through the underground volcanoes. Yeah, I invented the heart attack app that Apple are using, that the head professor at Glenside said I was delusional about. Right, now he also had 10 doctors do a case study on me. It'll be through there. I got telephone calls to Apple a year before this guy David Walsh patented it while I was illegally locked in jail. I saved more lives in the last year than every doctor in Australia combined. And they're only touching the surface of the app. I mean, the app was actually meant for narcolepsy, because what it done is, when it picked up that your blood pressure dropped, that's when you go to sleep. When your oxygen count drops and your blood pressure drops, that's when you go to sleep. So a surgeon puts in a little pack with adrenaline in it, and when the watch feels the blood pressure dropping and the oxygen level dropping, releases a little bit of adrenaline, retrains the brain. Okay? And it can also be used for security guards, for bank staff, for police, you know. But, you know, black lives don't matter, white lives don't matter. The only thing that matters in Australia is the dollar sign. And that's fucked up. Yeah? We used to be a country that someone pulled over on the side of the road, we'd stop and help them. Yeah? Everywhere else, except for the NT, that don't happen anymore. Like, you pulled over, someone stops, they're there to fucking rob you. And it's the police. No word of a lie. That's what it is. It's the evidence there. The Australian police are the biggest criminal organisation there is. And they do whatever they want, whenever they want. They never have to answer to any questions. They never have to follow any laws. The evidence I've just provided proves that everybody should be released from jail in South Australia, because it's illegal for police to pull you over for a random licence check, right? There's no such thing, because that's saying you're guilty before you're innocent, right? Okay, so, but they do it. Okay, and the head of legal services in South Australia actually got on the ABC radio April the 5th or the 4th of May 2017 and said, yeah, it's all legal, yeah. And then in 2017, Grant Stevens gets on and says, yes, police officers have been getting gift cards for giving out extra tickets for traffic offences, right? I've got the registrar moving a court case straight from the docket, straight to fines enforcement without it going to court. Now, I had 4 cases. The 3 of them, I kept fighting it because they'd pulled me over illegally. I had a Supreme Court precedent, Tollefson, police versus Tollefson, or Tollefson versus police, 2018, 2017, somewhere 2019, I don't know, I helped him prepare for the trial, right? I beat Firths in the Supreme Court on the 12th of June 2015, I've been everywhere, I begged everywhere. And the only thing I got for it was put on terrorist watch alert for my knowledge in chemistry, mathematics and computers. 12 years ago I got expelled from Edith Cowan University in Joondalup for proving they've been teaching the wrong mathematics for the last 30 years. When they tried to fix the Y2K, they entered another set of brackets in BIMDAS, which the computers weren't able to differentiate, so they just removed the by from BIMDAS and called it and started doing MDAS. Now, my calculations and mathematics in the perpetual motion, kinetic energy, in 2013, since I've been working on it, right, was stolen by Microsoft, and they used it to change their calculators. That's why if you go into a Microsoft calculator and press 1 plus 1 times 2, it says 4. But if you go into an Apple or Samsung or anything like that, 1 plus 1 times 2 equals 3. There's no brackets in the sum. They're applying BIMDAS to a sum. BIMDAS is algebra. I want to help the world, but from what I've learned, why bother? My next move for here is to go to another country, because not only have I designed stuff to help people, I've designed weapons as well. I mean, you don't get brought up in Kwinana getting beaten, bashed, raped. Yeah. You know, grow up and look like this. Chainsaws, cricket bats, and think how to defend yourself. But I believe in the philosophy of Taekwondo. Never attack, let them attack you. And then kick their fucking ass. Well, if this is not sorted out and the paperwork disappears again, I will bring hellfire. I will just put together my EMP, and I do have one, I just haven't put it together, right? And considering that I am at least 20 years in front of mathematics and everybody else in the world. I mean, Stephen Hawking didn't even realise calculators were out. I had the same IQ as him as in 1990 when I was 16. Oh well, let's see how this goes, eh? But mental health laws in Australia are being used to commit human rights abuse. The United Nations don't care. Cover it up. Because Australia's a lucky country where you get a fair go. Yeah, you get a fair go. The only thing they have not done to me is take me out the back and shot me in the head. And that is that. Ciao belle. Veritas.